All right, fellas. So for the time being, I feel like this is more or less going to be the kind of like the rounding out the world tour for Pan, at least for me. Now we may do something when Sheila comes out if I'm able to pull a copy of her. I don't know that I'm going to summon on that double rates banner. We shall see. But let's go ahead and kind of dive in here. So this is Pan against the Kamehameha stage of Super Battle Road. Now, these Super Battle Road stages, it's just so blatantly obvious that they are just not scaled to the 200% meta. Because you watch what we're able to do here in this run. This is like an easy peasy, mega casual, relatively clean, no item run. It's like almost like a perfect run all the way up until the last fight, which you guys will see. So one of the problems here, summoning for a unit like Pan, you're basically only using her for the red zone. Now there are some spot stages to use her here and there, and I suppose this would be one of them. This is of course the Kamehameha stage of Super Battle Road. But this is like the toughest stage over here on Global that we can run. There is one stage over on JP, Extreme Goku's Family Super Battle Road, that you could definitely utilize Pan in. I think Pan would actually be pretty good on that Goku's Family team. You could just straight up run Pan, like a double Pan, to get through that Extreme Super Battle Road stage. I bet it would work pretty well. But the only other stage in Extreme Super Battle Road you can really run her in that's moderately recent, it's not even really recent, it's like 2 years old at this point, is Hybrid Saiyans, right? Hybrid Saiyans ESBR is the toughest Extreme Super Battle Road stage we can run on Global. And I would just wager that, like, you're not struggling with that stage. I would really, really doubt that there are many struggling with that stage, unless somehow you've avoided summoning on any banner that has Tech Ultimate Gohan. Tech Ultimate Gohan, man, makes that stage a joke. You get him one super attack, and not even super attacks from the enemies can do damage to him, right? So this is kind of it, right? So we absolutely blitz through the first stage, and then we're going to absolutely blitz through the cells, and then we're going to absolutely blitz through the last stage. You know, this is the 200% meta. It's not, Super Battle Road was just not ready for this, right? So they probably had these stages designed long ago, and then they're kind of just playing catch up. So probably by the time we get to some of these later categories, I would wager pretty soon, right? They're going to start having to scale up to the 200% leader skill. It is possible, I guess, that they keep Super Battle Road just moderately or mild to moderately difficult, and then they just really focus on Red Zone for like that extreme difficult content. I could see them doing that, and then maybe, you know, Extreme Super Battle Road just keeping pretty tough. Extreme Super Battle Road's really tough. It really is, with no items. But the fact that you can use 8 items makes it not that tough. All you have to do for Extreme Super Battle Road and utilizing your 8 items, most of the time you can use an item every single turn, mostly. If you've got any powerful units on your team, you can mostly use an item every single turn. So, but anyway, guys, that is kind of the scoop here. Again, this run is it's just ridiculous, right? We finally have our rotations set here. So we've got a Pan on either rotation. And this is really the way that you want to utilize Pan. So Pan, she is meant to be kind of the star of the show. She's meant to be a slot 1 unit. And then whoever else you got, you run in slots 2 and 3, right? So ideally, you know, you're going to want a Trunks, a Giru, or a Goku GT in that second slot. So you can get her unit super attack, right? Where she's greatly stacking attack. That is the goal. She's going to function the best in that circumstance. But again, you've got these units that just, they're ripping off these crazy attack stats. Pan's able to stun, which can certainly make her really good for Super Battle Road. Remember, with a GT Goku on the team, she's got a 70% chance to stun, or in the same rotation, rather. 70% chance to stun. And then you've got these units, man, even like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who can rip off 3 attacks. You've got Pan, who can rip off 3 attacks. And then a lot of these stages, man, they only have, I mean, this is an exception where it's got 5 enemies. But a lot of these stages, man, they only have, you know, 3 enemy fight. Most of them are like 2 to 3 enemy fights. Every now and then, like, there's the rare one, like Movie Heroes. They're all 4 and 5. You know, the OG, like Realm of Gods, they are all like 4 and 5 enemy fights. But that's pretty rare, right? That's what makes those stages so tough, right? Is having so many units that can super attack you. So just like that, we're on the last fight. I feel like I haven't even really talked about the team. There's not really much else to say. It's just Pan and everyone else. I mean, that's pretty much the scoop here. I think she'll be able to utilize her power a little bit more in this last fight here, because these enemies actually have a little bit of HP. Like that Goku actually has a bit of HP to speak of. But here we are, man. We're here just sitting at full health in the 3rd stage of what should be considered one of the tougher Super Battle Road stages. Now, this is type disadvantage. We took 300k. And then we're going to take another super attack, man. So this is where it got a little bit dicey for sure. But then again, now we're pretty much good, right? So yeah, we're down to 23% health right now, which is not good. But the odds of Gohan supering as well, I would say, are not that high, considering the other 2 units, the other 2 enemies super attacked. So I feel like the odds of him super attacking are I feel like it's in our favor anyway, that he won't super attack. So I wasn't really sweating it. We get the double super attack here. Are we able to take Gohan down here? No, no. Who did we take down? We took down Goku, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see what the 90%. My Pan is 90%, by the way, if you guys didn't catch my last video. I keep trying to pull Trunks and Giru, and I just keep pulling Pan, right? So I've pulled her 4 times. So she's going to look very, very good in this video for sure, if she hasn't already. Another problem with Pan, she is certainly not a unit without flaws. She can definitely get caught. Like, if this Gohan super attacks us in that 2nd slot, if we're not able to kill him or stun him, that's a problem. We're going to take enough damage to die easily, right? Pan, after super attacking, her getting caught like that can be very, very frustrating for sure. That's certainly, again, she's not a unit without flaws. I think another just inherent problem with her unit super attack and just in her kit in general is you gotta have a GT Goku basically on the team or in the same rotation. There you go, 6 milli, right? She's gonna just literally just solo this fight, right? Yeah, and then it looks like GT Goku is gonna finish it off here, but needing GT Goku to get the unit super attack, there's not that many GT Gokus in the game right now that are any good. So, guys, that was it. That was the run. Very, very easy, very casual, no item. Slap a like for Pan. Consider subscribing if you're new, and I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.